Welcome to The Update. Nath Gardner with you. The sexual assault case against Bruce Lehrmann has been dropped. The ACT Director of Public Prosecutions confirming the move. Shane Drumgold says it's due to an unacceptable risk to the complainant, Brittany Higgins, who's suffering from mental health issues.
In light of the compelling independent medical opinion and balancing all factors, I've made the difficult decision that it is no longer in the public interest to pursue a prosecution at the risk of a complainant's life.
Convicted murderer Chris Dawson will most likely spend the rest of his life in prison. The 74-year-old will have to serve a minimum 18 years for the murder of his wife Lynette, who vanished from Sydney's northern beaches in 1982. Her brother Greg says they've been searching for answers ever since.
Today marks the end of a very long, painful, challenging journey. At last we have justice for Lynn, and that was our main aim.
Labor's workplace bill that's become law has been given the tick of approval from the unions. But ACTU President Michelle O'Neill says while it's been a long time coming, there is still work to do.
There's more work to be done in legislation about casual workers and making sure we have a fair system for casuals and not have that rorted. There's more work to be done on wage theft. We need to stamp out the fact that too many companies don't even pay the minimum wage.
PM Anthony Albanese has met with his Finland counterpart at Kirribilli House in Sydney. The pair speaking of ways the two countries can work together on science and technology. Support in Russia for the war on Ukraine is dropping. A leaked Kremlin poll shows just a quarter of Russians are now in favour, down from over 50% in July. And a haul of prized Olympic medals from Australian 50s and 60s swimming champion Murray Rose are up for sale. And that leads us to sport now. It's brought to you by Ladbrokes Mates Mode, the better way to chat, share and bet together. T's and C's apply, and remember, gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-858-858. It's tough going for the West Indies in the Perth Test against Australia. On day 3, the visitors are crawling towards the mammoth first innings Australian total of 598. Nearing stumps, the Windies were more than 300 runs behind. And the Socceroos continue to prepare to tackle Lionel Messi's Argentina in the round of 16 at the FIFA World Cup. Defender Milos Degenek says they're taking on a why not us attitude.
There has to always be that one story that kind of shocks the whole world, that one story that everyone jumps on the bandwagon and goes, oh, we know our country's out, let's support these guys.
And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. To entertainment news now, the first trailer for Indiana Jones 5 has dropped. Titled The Dial of Destiny, the next instalment of the Harrison Ford franchise is due to hit the big screens in June next year. And Melbourne radio team Nova's Chrissy, Sam and Brownie have bid an emotional goodbye after 7 years together on air. And we'll see you tomorrow for another episode of The Update.